Thank you. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Okay, excellent. A year ago, I was at the Boston Women's March with over 300,000 other people, and it was an amazing experience to look across a sea of people who had come together to support equality and dignity for all. And today, on this anniversary, we gather again to continue our commitment towards these ideals of justice and equality. And I want to thank all of you, this amazing turnout, for coming today and standing up for these principles in our community. I want to talk about what we can do to make positive changes in our community and in our country. I don't know about you, but I feel that the hatred and divisiveness that are splintering our country is causing so much pain. The constant, cold-hearted cruelty is hurting everyone. We are so uncomfortable with the mean-spirited direction our country has taken because it is not what we want for our children, for ourselves, or for our future. It is not who we are as a country or a people. Deep down, we are a good, caring, and generous people. We see it every time there is a disaster and people heroically step in and help complete strangers. Yet daily we are assaulted by the cruelty and injustice that has taken over our country. It is overwhelming. So I am standing here today to say, enough is enough. We are better than this. We need to call on our better angels to reunite the good people of this country. And I am asking you to join with me to begin to rise above the divisiveness and to reassert our values as a people. It is easy to feel powerless when we are overwhelmed by darkness. But if we each lit a candle of loving kindness, together we would shatter that darkness. Together we are a powerful people, and we have the capacity to change our communities. If we make small but significant changes, we can have an enormous impact on people's lives and on the future. To do this, we need a clear image of what we want in our community and our country so that we understand the goal we are trying to achieve. I think we can safely say that we all want safety from violence and from war, and freedom of expression and to pursue happiness. More kindness towards each other would be nice, and world peace, well, world peace would be awesome. Yet this is too vague. We cannot imagine how we get from where we are now to that place of peace. We need to reimagine community culture. So follow along for a moment. Imagine living in a community that is welcoming and kind-hearted, where you feel liked and accepted for who you are with all your quirks, where people support each other and have trusting relationships, and where each and every person is valued. Imagine living in a culture where the expectation is that we will engage in respectful dialogue and we will treat everyone with dignity, where our differences are honored and where honesty and integrity are celebrated. Can you imagine living in such a community? It may seem like wishful thinking, but I tell you it is not. I created an educational community with these values, and it changed people's lives. If it can be done in that community, it can be done in this community. And if it can be done in this community, it can spread across the country. We can have a community based on respect and loving kindness. We have the power to make this a reality. And it begins by making small changes in our attitudes and our actions. By choosing to respond with loving kindness, we open our hearts to unconditional love. When we stop criticizing and stop judgmental thoughts, we accept others' differences. By demonstrating self-control in our words and in our social media posts, we encourage respectful dialogue. When we practice kindness and empathy and respect, we are cultivating compassion and integrity. If we continually focus on the positive qualities and good intentions in other people, let me repeat, if we always look for the best in each and every person, we will be nurturing the community in which we wish to live. It is time to honor each person's dignity. It is time to have respectful dialogue. It is time to show kindness and compassion for others who may not be as fortunate as us. It is time to call on our better angels to rise above the quagmire and be a shining example of freedom and liberty for all. I have seen the power of loving kindness in action, and it transforms lives. We can transform our communities if we make it a habit to bring out the best in ourselves and in each other. We must hold ourselves, our community, and our country to our highest ideals. We must not settle for less, for we are a good, caring, and generous people, and we are a powerful people when we come together. So today, I am asking each of you to commit to making these small but significant changes, to daily bring out the best in ourselves and in others, to look for the goodness in each person, and to practice loving kindness so that we can work together to make an enormous impact on our community and on our country. Thank you.